Walking up and down these hills in search of water is a daily task for these Ethiopian women. Despite being 8 months pregnant, Liku Alemu has to make a 2-hour journey to fetch water for her household. Although the pond is small and muddy, fights for water often break out. Liku knows she must get to the pond early to get what she can. For the farmers, keeping livestock healthy is a daily struggle. Hiluku Abebe came to the pond at first light, but there isn't enough water for all of them. His young daughters have come to help him so he can carry enough home. It is the same story further south. These women have to stick together. Crossing these fields alone is dangerous, and attacks are known to have happened in the past. They get their water from a river which they say is heavily polluted. Simigan's children have no choice but to drink the water from the river. She also uses it to cook their lunch. They often get ill. 2 of them are recovering from diarrhea. This isn't a problem unique to Ethiopia. Across Africa, in Senegal, village health huts are unable to operate for lack of water. These huts provide vital care to rural populations who cannot access major hospitals. But for Ngome Sao and her grandson, they are not providing the help they need. At Ngome's house in a nearby village, her family is hungry. There's no lunch today. Not because of a lack of food, but because there's no water to do the cooking.
Bola ñoo añ fekk ceew dafa ñëw dégg nga loolu jafe-jafel ba ngeen ñëwee fii amu leen ndox mu ngeen naan amu leen dara loolu lépp daa ñaaw ci suñu der loolu suñu jafe-jafel jafe-jafe boobu am nañu ko lool da ngeen ñu ci war a dimbal bu ñu ameen ku ñu jàppale ñu santa ñun am nañu jafe-jafe bëgg nañu ñu am fu ñu mën a jaayee suñu soow yi.
Eventually, her daughter reappears. The donkey-drawn cart is a welcome sight. It means she's found water. The relief is plain to see. For many children here, school is a distant memory. 11-year-old Threndo had to drop out to help her family collect water. This is what she knows now. She has no time to imagine what life could have been like if she'd been able to continue her education. But for some Senegalese villages, help is at hand. Portable water has come to their doorsteps. Aminata Wad still can't believe the change in her life. Just a few months ago, hours of her day were taken up in endless trips to fetch water from the well. By having water nearby, she has time to sell some produce in the market.
Bahna ne dañ ciy togg di ci fóot naan sax bala neexee mën nga cee naan waaye dafa am ay robinet yu am ndox mu neex léegi dañuy dem foofu di fa rooti di ñëw di ko naan ndox mi daal liñ ci utiliser moom togg ak fóot.
The easy access to water means children can stay at school. On the other side of the village, 14-year-old Fatou Fall often had to miss classes to get water, but now she can concentrate fully on her studies.
Parce que mi la retardé lo yépp légui nek parce que bo xeyé suba liñ ci war def lépp dañ ko ci def parce que ndox mankétul ben yoon.
Cattle herders too are benefiting from clean and easy access to water. In the village of Gande, thousands of cows can drink from water pumped from the borehole. Amadou's herd has doubled since water was made available. He says his living conditions have improved from milk and meat revenues. In drought-afflicted areas like the Sahel region in Burkina Faso, farmers struggle to irrigate their farms in the scorching heat. One group of farmers have come together to produce as many vegetables as they can. But despite pooling their resources, their biggest challenge is yet to come. The dam they get their water from is drying up.
Rata shama level sore rata luyeme wakat nimse saga ham pasekda bara harata manar ko pasekdi ko mim pawgom.
These families are desperately in need of support to help them sustain their way of life. In Africa, there is need to realize that building water infrastructure platforms is key to triggering development of rural economies as well as social well-being. In the village of Amboa Nonoka in Madagascar, water is freely available but is not safe for drinking. Instead, people have to walk for nearly an hour to fetch drinking water from a spring up a hill. Razaka Swavina takes us around to show us where the village has resorted to drawing water from a valve.
De etra lulu etra misy vidange na famoahany rivotra an'io nefa ohatrany hoe angalana rano na dia tsy ara-dalàna raha zany. Eto zao na dia hoe hitantsika raha hoe fatsakana dia tsy maintsy eto le olona manasa lamba satria ny rano ary andreny rano ary tsy azo anasan-damba fa maloto be. Dia eto zay maka rano fijalinana anay maka rano avy amin'ity zavatra ity. Fahoriana zany anay amin'ity satria raha hidindry zareo amin'ny zorobe ity rano ity dia mijaly zay ka mangataka fanampiana.
Razaka Swavina farms over 1,000 acres of land growing rice, but he says the harvest this year will be smaller than in previous years. That's because the dam broke and hasn't been repaired.
Ka miavy amin'ity barrage ity no andranan'io tanareo amin'izao fa tsy ity zatra tsy mandeha intsony. Ny rehetra tsy fanodona anazy ity tsy miakatra tsy midina intsony ireo barrage ireo. Ty barrage ity nefa dia tapitapenanay amin'ny zavatra fotsiny zany mahatonga an'io mba hiakatra le rano.
Across many parts of Africa, many rivers are just flowing by while the rural populations in these areas are often hungry. Weather patterns are no longer predictable as a result of climate change, and food and water security remain a huge challenge. The future threat can be reduced if these water resources are managed properly.
Et cet aspect de gestion intégrée est plus particulièrement accentué sur l'accès à l'eau potable et la sécurité alimentaire. Et dans ce cadre, plus particulièrement tenant en compte des changements climatiques. Donc il y a aussi surtout la relation avec le secteur de l'environnement en matière de préservation des ressources en eau, préservation des ressources naturelles en général et trouver des technologies ou des manières ou des approches adaptées aux conditions des changements climatiques, comme le captage d'eau, comme les réservoirs souterrains, comme l'instauration des barrages, et ainsi de suite.
Another challenge in keeping children healthy is lack of basic sanitation. At this school in Anjos-Orobe in Madagascar, about 1,000 pupils share one toilet. The teacher's toilet was blown off by a cyclone and still hasn't been repaired.
Maluto le toilette to maluto vokatry le tsy fisiany rano anadiovana azy dia eo koa moa le mpianatra marobe no ndre miditra dia fanjany reo amin'ny le asa fanadiovana dia zay mihitsy zao mbola hoe ilana le rano mba ho tonga betsaka eto amin'ny faritry ny sekoly zany.
Water and sanitation challenges span the continent, but with proper health training, this can change. Salfo Kabore has never been to school, but he knows how to keep clean thanks to the Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Initiative. He has passed on his knowledge to his 5 wives and 20 children. He's currently digging a new latrine after his old one started to fill up.
Pomba kom pasati la yongor ba yida pomba ne ba ya uzo hawa ta sere te mana pile no mengo ka ningum bebe fo patem pam ko mata tawe ren kite tiwa ya ko ma zulaya anda pare fa ko ma yida pa to pomba yita ko la ne ba yida pomba.
Salfo is doing all he can to keep his family fed. He was forced to sell one of his goats to buy food for his family, but the food has nearly run out. He suspects one of his wives is cooking thick sauces made from leaves to survive.
Sapa niwe leave kai ayo yawa nimba na bala kadawa na ngubala saka pani ya fo hanya kan karka ren harkat fo to yato kai ya visa al bala hantum yawa kenga aki fa la hambe kero po ba fi kabewa.
How can we accelerate the development of the water sector, strengthen water security, and enable access to water and sanitation services in Africa? The African Development Bank is working with African governments through its programs Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Initiative and Africa Water Facility Vision 2025 to address these issues, but collective effort is needed.
Que la banque a fait, d'abord, la banque a mené l'exercice de coordination des bailleurs de fonds à travers notamment la Facilité africaine de l'eau, qui jusque-là a été un succès et a beaucoup contribué à développer le secteur. La deuxième chose, c'est la politique de décentralisation de la banque. Donc structurer des projets à partir du terrain permet justement de regarder et de prendre en compte l'environnement dans lequel le projet va évoluer, d'assurer son appropriation par les communautés, de faire en sorte qu'il y a une croissance inclusive, un effet d'entraînement à travers d'autres investissements qui fait que la communauté se développe. Un autre impact très positif de la décentralisation, c'est bien sûr l'efficacité de l'aide. On est capable ici, parce qu'on gère sur le terrain, on suit le projet, on est capable d'évaluer et de dire pour chaque dollar investi par soit les bailleurs de fonds en tant que groupe ou la Banque africaine de développement, quel est l'impact réel sur les populations.
The challenges are huge. Progress is slow. African leaders must prioritize water infrastructure and invest in long-term solutions if we want to come out of the current situation.
Clean water means a healthy life for us.
Young école, young école.
Allô l'Afrique, allô le Burkina.
Together we can change it.